Alrighty folks, and what is going on? Welcome back to another Woodshire live stream. We got Adam Awesome and Savage in the house. Welcome guys, thank you very much for joining me once again. Thanks for the likes already, that's a quick start to that. So we got a pretty easy going live stream today, I think. We've got, well, we finished collecting all the bales off this field. We have one field already wrapped, ready to stack and send to the BGA. And then we have one more field that we still have to wrap, then stack, then send them all to the BGA. So that's pretty much going to be a live stream today. If you guys love watching my not so always great stacking skills, then you guys will get a kick out of today. What else will we do? We'll probably end up taking care of our animals at some point in time, but that's pretty much it. Bloombread's also in the house. Says hello, welcome Bloombread. Thanks for stopping in. No time like the present. Let's get fired up. Let's get to rolling, shall we? So we're gonna. Oh, geez. Hang on. There we go. Let's try that again. We're going to run these up to the BGA first. That's number one, so we can get this trailer unloaded. So the old 7710, she's going to get a workout today. There's no doubt about that. Goodness, this thing's got 78 hours on it. Wow, I didn't realize it had that many. This thing must be a pig on maintenance. That's one thing we really haven't taken a look at in a long time, is what our maintenance costs are actually running us. They are a bit excessive, I know that much. We almost took out a stop sign, like, what? Less than 3 minutes into the live stream. I know you guys would have just loved that. So we'll see if we can go an entire stream without tipping a trailer. I mean, taking out a stop sign, that's just bound to happen. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I suppose for all you kids in school, it is now weekend. Whoop whoop. Not for me. I gotta work tomorrow. Whoop whoop. Yeah. I'll bring her in here. So I've decided what I'm going to do, because some of these are going to have been baled and wrapped on different days. Is all the ones from the first day I'm going to put in the first bunker. All the ones from the second day I'm going to put in the second bunker, because they'll ferment at different times, and I don't want them to I don't want to accidentally sell some of them prematurely. Well, I think grind gear, every time I start it, even when the clutch is in, it'll do that. So let's lower this down. I'm still getting used to these button boxes. I'm not the greatest at them yet. I haven't got them all figured out just yet. Now we need to find our front loader and our weight. And of course it would appear as though yeah, that's going to be right dead smack in our way. That wasn't very smart of me, was it? We'll just take it out of here. Ooh, flying sheepy. So for a lot of you guys, this was your first week in school. let me know how was it? How was week number 1? Or I don't know. That's the way it was for the Canadian kids, at least in my local area, where this was their first week. Maybe you guys are already on week 2 or what have you, but let me know what you guys are thinking. Adam says, how much do you think one of those bales would weigh? Well, actually, I recently put a mod in that's called the Game Extension mod that actually shows us, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do, that actually shows us what each individual bale weighs. Now, I don't remember what those kinds of numbers were, so when we get back up to the BGA, we'll take a look at that, because I'm kind of curious myself. Now, before we go anywhere, I'm going to take 2 seconds here, clean up my sheep. I'm here, I might as well. I've got the bucket on, just kind of makes sense. Oh, there's a little bit more right in front of us. Now I've gone and missed it. There we go. No reason to waste this good grass, though. So unfortunately, I haven't really got any work done on my mod map this weekend. The plan was, this week, when was it? It was Wednesday, I believe. We reached 500 subs now. Actually, last I looked, it had dropped to 499. But I wanted to do a 500 subscribers celebration live stream the next day. But I had some severe thunderstorms in the area, so I wasn't able to. And then because of that, the next day I spent editing and uploading the next County Line episode, which is out and released this afternoon. Which, if you guys watch it, apparently I haven't actually found it yet, but I made a mistake during the editing process, and you guys get to watch a little bit of bonus footage that I didn't actually intend on putting in the video, and you might get to see a little incident. Patrick Hand in the house. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Adam says, can you only bring 8 tons per axle? Well, that depends. I'm going to probably guess that I'm overweight right now. And I'm not going to strive for 8 tons or less, only because I never claimed realism is key on my channel. I just play, I have fun. I know some guys are serious into realism. I'd like to have a bit of it, but not too much at the same time. Liam Ham says, what's up? Not too much. Welcome, Liam. Thanks for stopping in. If you want a channel with all kinds of realism, I suggest you check out my partner in crime, Billboy2913. He's all about the realism, tries to keep it as real as possible. He's also really, really good at the storyline type deal. I'm not so great at that. I'll be the first person to admit it. So this one is 0.4 tons. So we only have one axle. So 0.4 tons. Let's do some quick math here. That would mean you can take about 18 bales, and I think we're pushing 22. So we're a little over limit there. Not as much as I kind of thought we would be, but I would say we are over limit. I'm not 100% sure about that bale count either. I'm going to try to grab 2 at a time here. Ooh. First round appears to be successful. Patrick says, who else is in the live stream? Right now, I don't have anybody else in the live stream with me. Oh, poo, now that you mention it, I meant to open up my Discord, and I forgot, because Doughboy may be joining me later. Not sure if he will or not. He's just getting home from work. Just as I was firing up the live stream, he was pulling in the driveway. We were chit-chatting on Discord there. I want to give it just a hair bit more throttle. There we go. Anyways, yeah, he has some things he has to do around the house. And then later tonight, he finally got his hands on his new controllers. And where I've already kind of been there, done that, setting them all up, he asked for my help. So if he can get them physically set up, then I'm going to help him out with the mapping, as long as it's not too late in the evening. I've got to work again tomorrow, so I can't be up super late. Farming Gamer says, what's up? Not too much, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome to the live stream. Come on, get off of there. Thank you. I love fourth gear in this tractor. It's like the perfect amount of speed. Ooh. Adam says I have about 23 bales on board. So I'm going to break out my cell phone right now, do the math, and I'm on 5. Whoopsie daisy. Hold on, just give me 1 second here, guys. Calculator. We've got 23 times 0.4, so I'm sitting at 9.2 tons. So I'm actually not that far off. About 1.2, 1.3 tons over, something like that. 1.2, yeah. Patrick says you don't want the bales to fall off. Well, goodness knows that I'm pretty good at making them fall off. Balloon Bread says I was actually delivering some farm equipment the other day, going up a steep hill on a bad dirt road to get to the farm. There's no fun in a 30-ton semi-truck. Yeah, no, I don't imagine it is. Well, it sounds like either a fire truck or the Popo driving by. William says marshmallows. Yeah. Don't get me started on food this early into the live stream. Otherwise, you're going to be a darn short live stream. Y'all get me hungry and I'll be out of here. So far, we've done pretty good without knocking them over. Now, as soon as we get this unloaded, I want to get straight to wrapping the next field, because as they're sitting there, they're starting to rot away on us. And we need as much as we can get out of them, right? Farming Gamer, that has 80 hours on it. Close, but my FET 939. Dang, you got 190 hours? Nice, bro. That's putting the old clicker on her, eh? Doing pretty good so far. I haven't knocked the stack over. Like, what kind of stuff is that? Unlike me, that's for sure. There could be a long line of bales. I didn't really realize how big these bunkers were when I came up with this plan, but that's not a bad thing. I lined up good, barely. Go. 2 at a time. Now this is perfect marshmallows to go right over the fire, if you ask me. You gotta do 2 at a time. That's the only way to do it. Patrick says the bales look like giant marshmallows. Indeed they do. Maybe someday I'll put the put a black bale wrapping color in so that they look more like burnt marshmallows, more like the marshmallows I would cook. Farming Gamer says, I played over 1,000 hours on Goldcrest Valley. Wow. Yeah, once you get the hang of it, stacking is easy. I love stacking bales, personally. It's one of the few things that I do that adds realism to the channel, so to speak. A lot of people really prefer the auto-loading trailers. And I believe this one actually is an auto-loading trailer, but I just never use that function. Whoops. I prefer doing it this way. I find it relaxing, enjoying, and oftentimes you guys end up getting an extra laugh at it because I'm not the best in the world when it comes to stacking. I've definitely gotten better over the days, but still not fantastic at it. Now I'm going to turn around. I want to straighten that one bale out because he's kind of cattywampus. Oh yeah, now you decide to try to roll away. I see how it's going to be. Farming Gamer says, yeah, I have a... Oh, dear. There we go. I have a wrapper that makes black bales, and it says silo wrap on them. Yeah, there's quite a few different mods that you can get that'll make different color bales. I've seen pink bales, I've seen black bales, I think I've seen blue bales before. Which we don't need to comment on what that would look like. Oh, just about knocked that one off. Let's see if we can stick these two right in the middle there. So let me know if you guys are finding the music too loud, just perfect, or if you'd like it up just a wee bit higher. So I can do any one of those things. Alright, so that's a pretty good first row there. I mean, it's not spectacular by any means, but for me, not too shabby. Honeyweaver says, I really want yellow bales. I've never seen yellow bales. That one would be new. Yeah, I think we're just going to take one on this trip. Now, I could full throttle this thing and just be like wide open throttle and get this done real quick, but two reasons that I don't really want to do that. One, it gets really loud and annoying. in my personal opinion. 2, it's much harder on fuel, and we have been burning a metric butt ton of fuel over the last little while, and I'd like to try to start conserving a little bit if possible. Patrick asks, have you mixed queso and salad? I don't think I've ever had queso before. I don't really know what it is. Farming just says, Chrome Ultima bales act very realistic on the way they stack. Yeah, I've never actually really used that mod. I use it a bit in FS15, but haven't given it a shot in FS17 yet. I haven't got to a map yet that really I could justify purchasing a square baler. Melted cheese. Okay. Yeah, I've had melted cheese before. We call those poutines. And we put them with gravy and fries. And it's delicious. But melted cheese on a salad. No, can't say I've ever done that one. Although I do like cheese. I do love a good Caesar salad. So, hey, maybe there's an idea. Not sure how melted cheese would work on a Caesar salad, but nonetheless. Come on, Bessie. There we go. It works. Farming Gamer says, well, what I do is get the universal fuel trailer, fill that up. My farm uses one of them in a week. Wow. As I have a habit of getting loads of GRA tractors. So I have about 22 now. What do you mean by GRA tractors? Yeah, we'll be laughing on fuel come next year because we have the biofuel plant in now. And we plan on producing fuel as of, well, in the next couple days we'll probably be shipping some down there. Ooh, came close to stalling there, got the old warning message. Get to what I laughed about there in just a second. Liam says queso is cheese. Yes, we've discussed that now. Patrick said, Isaac said, oh, salsa. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's probably a more logical combination. By the way, thanks for getting back on the food talk again. Hashtag sarcasm. Salsa and melted cheese. Yes, I have tried a combination of that before. Make like a little chip dip. I usually add like sour cream and actually, believe it or not, like a Miracle Whip. Also, make a salad and side dish type deal, dipping sauce thing. It's delicious. Liam says, dare you try and fill this entire thing with bales? Well, we could do that. We would be here 17,000 years trying to complete said task. But I'm sure it's possible. Actually, you know what? In all reality, it probably wouldn't be possible purely because of game performance. Bales actually take a serious amount of game resources because of the physics they all have. So I don't know if it would even physically be possible for the computer to handle it. And I've got a pretty massive computer, and that would concern me. Farming gamer. Oh, sorry. Case IH Farming says, "Hey, love the videos." Thanks, Case IH. I really do appreciate that. Appreciate your support, buddy. Farming gamer says, "GRA was my bad typing." Lol. Okay. Patrick says salsa is blended peppers. Yeah. I know what salsa is, man. Give me credit for that. Don't live under a rock. Farming gamer, a little tip: when you get the bale in position, just press down very hard. Then they will all come off with force. Great demand for I didn't see what that was because the tractor was barreling towards the bales and I didn't want them to all fall over. We'll take a look at our PDA here in a little bit. Maybe it'll actually be something that we can take care of. Because we do have wood chips. As well, starting possibly as early as tomorrow, I believe. We may have stuff ready to harvest. In regards to pressing down on the bales, I've also found it can also shuffle the bale underneath, which can be a little tricky. Not too bad if you have the bales level with each other, but where I had one bale higher than the other, it was kind of pushing the one on the bottom that I was trying to stack on top of around. Farmer Klein says, "Well, wait till the title says cutting and hauling logs." What? Really? That's odd. It shouldn't. That's I'm blaming that on YouTube because it's on all my screens it came up what it's supposed to be, which is wrapping and hauling grass. From Klein says, "No doubt when I had like 1,000 bales in one spot, I got some frame drops." Yeah, I actually caught your live stream when you had, or one of your live streams when you were near one of those massive stacks, and I was like, well, you could clearly tell that there were some frame drops. I was quite impressed by the stack. Joshua says, "Hey, welcome, Joshua. Thanks for stopping in." What else we got? We got Farming Gamer says, "Great demand for compost." We have compost. Nice. We're gonna make some money, y'all. Maxi Pons says, "Hi." Welcome, Maxi. Thanks for coming back, buddy. Farm Klein says, "No RB. One can only hope." I feel like I'm missing what you're only hoping on. Come on. No! We were doing so good. It was so good, man. Patrick says, "Have you heard of Pokemon?" I most certainly have. Believe it or not, Pokemon was created when I was a kid. Pokemon was huge when I was a kid. Like, way more than it is now, I guarantee it. Ziggy Gamer says 499 subs. Wait, 500 now. Yeah, we actually, during the last live stream, hit 500 subs. Now, ironically, sub number 499, he ended up getting himself banned from the channel, so I think he ended up leaving shortly after the stream, so it kind of affected the numbers a little bit. But we're right on that mark, and I really do appreciate it, guys. You guys are fantastic. Alright, so that's all the bales. Now, okay, hold on. What we need to do, and did anybody catch how long that great demand is for? Because I don't think it says an FS17 anymore. It just shows that it's holding. You know what? That's not even that good a price, really. Because it's selling at the Maplefield Mill for $624. So there's clearly better prices. Might actually sell some compost today. I kind of forgot that we have compost to sell when needed. Coltland says hi. Welcome, Coltland. Thanks for stopping in. $6.23 is actually a really good price. So I'm thinking if we've got some, it might be worth trying to get rid of it, because we do need an influx of cash, like, right away, because we need to, at some point in time, very shortly, yeah, we've got 107,000 liters there, ready to rock and roll. We ran out of fuel again. We'd be able to restart this thing if we got some more money. Yeah, we'd still got 8,000 liters in there. I think selling some compost might be a darn tootin' good idea right here. So let's run. Oh dear, almost stalled. Let's run this back to the farm, and I think we'll just. We've already got the other trailer hooked up to that guy. So we're going to hop in the 165, and we'll hook the tipper up to that. It's not a very big tipper. I'm thinking we'll probably do like 4 trips. We'll sell 60,000 liters of compost. The best part is where it's at the Maplefield Mill, we can do it all in one shot, so we don't have a massive price drop on us. So this wasn't exactly, I was not expecting to do this on this live stream, but I am cool with it at the same time. Now, I'm not too worried about selling some compost, because like all the fields are ready to rock and roll. We'll be getting more straw bales here shortly to refill the compost master once again. Heck, for that matter, we could probably sell the remainder of it, I think. I don't know. I don't really want to do that quite yet, because we might want a little bit in case we do a little bit of cultivating first thing right out of winter. Josh says, I just like your videos. Thank you very much, good sir. I really do appreciate that. Patrick says, guess what my favorite Pokemon is? Now, I must admit, Pokemon was huge when I was a kid, but I was never into it. It was never my thing. But there's one Pokemon that I know, and so I'm going to throw the name out there and say, your favorite Pokemon is Pikachu? Pikachu! Coltland says, you're my favorite streamer. Thanks, Coltland. I really do appreciate that. Now, we're destroying crops. So we'll get a good chunk of money here. If we sold it all, we'd make 60 grand. That would be enough to actually buy all of the grass equipment that we need in order to start creating hay. So we would be able to get our windrower and our brain farting here. Wrong direction. We would be able to get our windrower and our tedder. Now, we won't actually be doing any of that for a little while. We've got to wait for some more grass to grow a little bit more. Okay, Patrick, I'm going to take a stab at the name. Charizard? Charizard? I'm going with Charizard. So yeah, we're going to use poop. Oh Okay, nobody saw that. No, nothing happened there. Farmer Klein says, don't you need to make bales for that Cletus guy? Okay, here's the truth. Here's the truth in the matter. Is you guys, for those of you guys who actually watched that video while my internet was taking the poo, I did actually create a couple of pre-recorded Woodshire videos where one of them I actually included Doughboy and helped him set up a new map, or kind of introduce the fact that he is introducing a new map. And I agreed to make some bales for Cletus. Well, essentially I just kind of did that to help him out. This isn't a storyline map. I'm not great at storylines. I do it on county line. That's enough for me. I'm happy with that. So we're just gonna pretend that. Why isn't this dumping? Oh, that's because I'm pressing the wrong button. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Colton says, I saw that. Saw what? Saw what? I deny everything. Deny. So yeah, I really don't think I'll actually be setting any bales aside for him. I mean, we could. It just means we don't get cash as soon as the cash flow is available. However, now that we're going to be selling a ton of compost, we could actually wait a little bit longer for the compost. Farmer Klein says, I'm going to tell Cletus that you're backing out of the deal. Have you even met Cletus yet, Farmer Klein? Or are you just rambling now? Oh, I forgot to fix that. Yeah, we had a bit of an incident there where it turns out that our storage unit has some... Our brand new storage unit has some holes in it, and the wood chips tend to float out the back of it. And I need to essentially jump in Giants Editor, fix that. But that's going to be an off-screen thing. That's for sure. I suppose I could just tell Cletus to come to BGA, where I'm staffing all those guys, and pick them up there. You know, rather than me spend the time trying to sell them all. Why am I coming down here? This is not where the compost is. Come on, guys. You're not supposed to let me make mistakes like this. Now, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to totally off-road this thing. Shortcut time. See, that's why you own tractors. Because you can go off-road. Colton says, I saw you crash. No. Deny. And you were saying nobody saw that. Deny. Farmer Klein says, yeah, he's really tall and he has tobacco in his cheek. One tough SOB and he drinks that stuff. Maybe I should hook that guy up after all. We're floating right at that 4-9. Whoa, what happened there? I accidentally disconnected, reconnected, and popped a wheelie. Wow. Apparently that's one heavy trailer. I think I must have just got stuck in the ground a little bit or something. Whoa, we're spinning now. Alright, so we're going to have to lock 4-wheel drive, which I don't remember what button that is. Oh, yes, I do. Considering I just pushed it, I should... No. Well, actually, that's supposed to be lock rear diff. Yeah. There we go. Lock the rear diffs. That works. Don't need 4-wheel drive. Just lock diffs. How did I get my lights turned on? What am I doing? Haulin says my brother is your 500th sub. Cool. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Well, welcome Colton's brother to the channel then. There, shut my lights off. Don't need them right now. So what do you guys think? Should we sell 60,000 liters or should we sell all 100,000? Because the fact of the matter is, once we make some money off this deal, we can refill that thing, make another 100,000 liters out of it. We stuffed that thing last year, full of bales. We've got tons of compost laying around. So we could sell it all and make a serious profit if we wanted to. That being said, I don't know if the trade, I'm sure it must hold 100,000 liters, eh? Somebody must know the answer to that. Josh says, I thought that. Thought what? I've been talking at a really fast pace today. So sometimes by the time I see the chat, I'm kind of lost as to what exactly you guys are going on about. I apologize because I'm a very forgetful person. Memory of like pretty much a goldfish. Parker says, hi, I'm Caitlin's bro. Okay, welcome Parker. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. By the way, let's get ourselves a little like spike, y'all. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and do it. It surely would be greatly appreciated. Unless you dislike the video, in which case, well, there's another button for you. And I don't discriminate. Patrick says 60,000. He only wants to sell 60,000. Okay. Anybody else weighing in on this? Not gonna lie, I'm leaning towards 100,000. That'd be a $60,000 profit. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if 60,000 would be enough, because I think I messed my math up there. 60,000 would only be closer to like $30,000 dollars. So it actually, we wouldn't quite have enough yet. Oh, Doughboys, oh no, he hasn't yelled at me. He didn't realize that I wasn't in Discord. Says, I just stepped in quick to say it will be a quick fix. Awesome, I'm so happy to hear that. I'll fill you guys in on what in a little bit. As long as, I don't think it's too big a surprise or anything. Well, I think he's pretty much let the cat out of the bag there already. Eating now, shower and fixing, so we can get things done tonight. Awesome, I'm happy to hear that, buddy. Super duper happy to hear that. Parker says, heck yeah! Josh says, I thought you were Deer Papa way. Okay, that one confuses me. Oh, wrong direction. Not sure what you're trying to say there. Farmer Klein, shut up! Don't get me in hot water. Parker says, I'm going to go play FS15. You know, I've thought about going back and playing FS15 because there were some really cool mods that I wish had made their way to FS17 and just haven't. But the sad thing is that I didn't have the computer that I have now. Doughboy, did you just half swear in my chat? My mother wouldn't approve of that word. Yeah, so I didn't have this computer in FS15 days, or when FS17 even first came out. So I had a much smaller computer, which much less hard drive space, and it was a matter of I had to make room for FS17 mods. I just dropped the hammer. Whoa, frame rate drop. That was weird. Yeah, so anyways, I didn't keep any of the mods, so there's no point in me going back because I wouldn't be able to find them all and enjoy it like I used to. Joshua says, how about 65,000? Well, we could do 75,000 because the trailer holds 15,000 liters. So we're at 15, 30, 45, 60, 75,000. So we could do 75,000. I'd be okay with that. Still not sure if that would break the bank for us to have enough to buy that equipment or not, but after all, I guess we have bales that we have to sell to Cletus because the transfer's already gone through. Doughboy says Cletus will be upset since he's already set the money transfer. There, that's better. Oops, sorry. Actually, on my screen, I dropped the hammer and then you retracted. So, all good though, bro. All good. And I just backed into the compost master, and now I'm spinning. Let's just power. More power. No, not working. There we go. Funny, I still find myself with this CVT transmission tractor pressing the clutch, and you don't actually have to do that. Tomo says, oops, sorry. No worries, bro. No worries. Patrick says, Doughboy, what are you doing? Yeah, actually, I think you missed that. Patrick, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, he's just getting home from the road. Really getting himself settled in right now. Farmer Klein says, I told RB he was really big and mean. Josh says, you're not too probably now. Doughboy says, bye eating. No problem. We'll talk to you in a little bit. So I think this is load number 4, so we'll do one more. We'll do one more after this. Still confused by... Joshua, you've confused me again. Says, you're not too probably now. Whee! Really wasn't paying attention to the road at all there. Kind of floating all over the place. Nope. Take a little sip of Pepsi while I'm waiting. Do, 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 do. Wow, I'm doing a really horrible job today staying on the road. Just absolutely very poor. Joshua says, I'm going to leave because I think I'm going to head right now. I'll talk to you later. All right, Josh, thanks for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful evening if we don't catch you again later this evening. And until next time, later. All right, so one more trip and we'll be done with the hauling of compost. I know making trips like this can be kind of long and tedious, so I'm okay with the whole 75,000. We'll call her quits there, and maybe if the price doesn't drop too low, we'll do some more before the end of the live stream, but I don't know. We'll just play it by ear. We still got a bunch of bales that we got to get wrapping. So we are going to have to run the train, though. And hop in that thing and transfer this stuff down to, I think it's Mary's farm, but don't quote me. Do 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 do. Alright, one more trip. Got the old dirt road we got the old paved road all dirtied up right now. Woo! Probably should be closing the cover on this, eh? That one. There. Last trip, we'll close the cover. Patrick says, can you do some logging? I wouldn't be entirely opposed to doing some logging. It actually has been a while since we've done some logging now. We gotta wrap those bales before we do any logging, though. Before we do anything else, actually, because they're rotting in the field right now. Ah! Poo! Bad things have happened. Nothing good has happened. Couple dollars in damage there. Like $3, that's it. Oh. Okay, so I've got the game extension mod in, and I'm still trying to figure out some of the icons on the left-hand side of like where the speed is in the bottom right corner. And well, it showed me that one of them was the trailer dumping, and then it's gone to, well, I'm guessing that's supposed to be a trailer. Just the sign of a trailer. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to do some research and try and figure that stuff out. Space Cadet says, guess who's back? I'm going with Space Cadets back. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, I think we can turn the beacon off now. We'll yank this thing into the farm, then we'll jump over to the train. I'm gonna have to turn the train on real quick because I've got it turned off on vehicle sort, just to so we're not always tabbing to it. That drives me bonkers, tabbing the trains. turn around so we can see what we're doing. Try not to back into anything. I make no promises there, though. I never claim my backing skills. Ooh, flying sheepy! Never claim my backing skills were the best in the world. Disconnect. There we go. I think we can actually shut her down there. Uh-oh. Wrong button. Alright, so. Actually, I have to break out my keyboard for this. Oh, dear. Oh, I changed things. Oh, dear. Uh-oh. So I made some changes to some of my bindings, key bindings, and I may have accidentally messed up. Big surprise there. Okay, train. We want to unpark that. There we go. And we can close that. Oh dear. There. Oh, that's what it is. No, I still have it there. I just forgot what it was. Okay, so, let's tab to the train. Oh, it's way over here. We gotta drive all the way around. Patrick says, hurry up, wrapping the bales. I know, I'm just, I want to get the best price we can on this compost. We need some cash, man. We need some cash. Between you, me, and the fence post guys, I usually run 5x speed, but where I was hauling those loads, I decided to drop it down to a 1x. So we really haven't actually burned that much time compared to normally. As soon as we get done selling this compost, and I'll jump it back up as we go over there. Mainly did it because yeah, we've got a bunch of bales to sell, or wrap rather, and yeah, I don't want them to all rot away on us. So nobody did tell me how their first week of school went. Y'all been very quiet on that. Oh yeah, I gotta keep hitting the gas pedal, don't I? Actually, I'll hit cruise control there. Look at my headset. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Horribly wrong. Sorry, folks. I seem to have my headset, or had my headset, wrapped around my computer chair. Oh dear. And it messed up the stream. Great. Mark DuPont says, hi RB and friends, welcome. Mark, thanks for stopping in. Alright, now I gotta start slowing down. Oh no, I've gone too far. I've gone way too far. No, I must back up. No, I always overshoot it. Not gonna be good. No, not there. Keep going, keep going. Let's try there. Oh, look at that. Alright, well, Patrick finally got back to me. He says school was boring. Well, that's too bad. What? Oh, it's because I moved to the next trailer, that's why. That button. It's not full. There. There we go. Much better. Mark says, you ever do that thing where your headset gets wrapped around your wheel when you reboot the computer? Not fun. Actually, yes, I have. So for those of you who don't know what Mark's talking about, essentially, when you restart your computer, it automatically does your steering wheel does, what's it called? A calibration, and it powers itself all the way to the right and all the way to the left. And if you have your headset, laying around your steering wheel, it can actually get wrapped up in it. Yeah. Thankfully, I never actually damaged it. But yes, I have made that mistake before, and I've always been very careful ever since then. A little frame drop there, sorry. Apologies for that. I'll be happy to have this stuff sold. Selling crops or grain or compost, all that stuff, it's got to be one of the most tedious tasks in regards to farming sim. Not too bad if you can set up a course play or something like that, but I really haven't bothered with course play in Woodshire as of yet. Now, we may end up doing quite a bit of course play come this harvest. I really am not 100% sure yet. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. And I'm going to start slowing down now, because I have a tendency to overshoot this girl. Now I'm going to be too short. And getting this perfect is just pretty near impossible, I think. Alright, let's dump it. Watch that cash flow come in, y'all. What were we, 17,000 before? 64,000, yeah. We made 45 grand. So we actually do have enough right now to buy all of our equipment that we need for making hay. So that's a big plus. Now, this is actually the piece of equipment that we need to run next, though, because we got to take it back and hook up the bale wrapper to it. So I'm going to jump our speed back up again. So we're running 5x all over again. We'll go wrap some more bales, shall we? Patrick says, where did Liam go? Good question, Patrick. A very good question. Just kind of disappeared on us. Alright, so I'm actually just going to drop this trailer off here. Because we're going to need it in a bit anyways. How did my tractor not stall there? Because I did not have my foot on the clutch. And it just kind of... Oh, look, my four-way flashers are on. It won't hurt anything. Okay. Roll it in here and connect. Let's go wrap some bales. So if you guys stuck around for the end of the stream, and not many people of you guys will have to. End of the stream got pretty slow last time. It was pretty much me, myself, and Irene. There were a couple people in, but that's about it. We did bale one more field. One field that we haven't done before. we ended up getting 25 bales out of it. So there's a good portion of bales ready to be wrapped, and there's going to be some money in that field. I'm gonna pass this guy. He's taking weight. Uh-oh, he's gonna turn right. Yep, saw that coming. Ah! Kind of learned the traffic pattern around here, and I know which way they're gonna go. Colton says, me and my brother are watching. Cool. My brother is like 2 seconds behind me. You're winning, eh? All good in the hood. Alright, so, just trying to reteach myself where my buttons are here for while we're doing this. Alright, so, need to unfold it. I don't think I'm going to use the hand throttle this time. I think we'll just run the foot pedal and do our best not to stall. So this is a very large grass field, and it will take some time, can't lie, to wrap all these. Not exactly the quickest wrapper in the world. Not that wrapping bales is ever a quick task. I mean, the optimal solution would be to have a baler that you can automatically wrap and bale at the same time type deal, but we don't have the cash for a piece of equipment like that, unfortunately. A couple bales here we're going to have to be really careful about because they're close to the edge. I would really prefer if they didn't end up going down into that stream over there. So it's possible. Let's just, what is it, Alt F? No. Alt H? No, that's not it. Alt S? Yes. Yeah, we're going to have some crops that we can harvest tomorrow, believe it or not. Wheat should be good to go, barley, canola. I don't think the corn's going to be ready to go. We don't have any potatoes. Oat and rye might be able to do them tomorrow. So we're gonna be getting ready for crops in the next live stream. Klein says there are placeable walls now, I think. Yeah, I've actually seen those before. Now that you mention it, I presume you're mentioning it for the whole so that the bales don't fall down into the stream type deal. At the same time, I don't want to. If the walls are, you know, let's just say they're $400 a piece, then if the bales are paying me $1,500 a piece, then, you know, it's going to take a lot of lost bales before it becomes viable for me to build a wall there. I'd rather just lose the bales. Oh no! I guess I'm just going to keep walking with this bale. Because it just wants to keep rolling. Oh no! Tried to run it over there. Klein says, at Mark DuPont, now that is worth recording. What did I do that's so worth recording this time? Oh, wrong button. There. Sorry, trying to... Somehow I keep turning my lights on. I haven't got them all memorized on my button box yet. How many is that now? 5? 5 down, 20 to go. Oh, this is going to be a painstaking process, unfortunately. But, on the same token, there's a lot of money in this field. Now that we have the money for the baling equipment, it's possible we may be able to leave all of these for wintertime when the sale price is best. I don't know, maybe not. This entire batch though may be able to, yeah, we'd definitely be able to leave this batch for wintertime. The other batch we may have to sell some of them. Well, in fact, we have to, because we made a deal with Cletus, and Doughboy and Farmer Klein have already made up their mind that they're totally ratting me out if I don't come through. I was just gonna, make up some story, but to Cletus, that is. Patrick says, one time when I went swimming, I fell underneath the water. How do you fall underneath water when you're swimming? You're going to have to give me more detail than that. You've piqued my interest, good sir. Where did my music go? I ended my music, didn't I? Oh, that's frustrating. Hang on. No, it's playing. It's just really quiet. Yeah, I think that should turn it up just a bit. Can't hear it at all, though. Hang on 1 second, folks. No, it is going. I can hear it now. There we go. Now I got it. Mark says, what did I miss? Making dinner. I don't know. Apparently you were supposed to be recording something. Or so says Farmer Klein. I don't know what he's talking about. Your head fell underneath the water. Okay. Not a huge fan of putting your head underwater, eh? Oh, no. Oh, things have gone poorly. This is going to take a little trickery here. There we go. Ah! Thank you, Game Physics, for not being awesome. I need to figure out what park brake. I need to set a park brake somewhere. Because it'd be nice on these hills to not have to hold my foot on the clutch and the brake. It just keeps pushing me backwards in the chair. Just push a park brake button and hold still for a couple seconds. Oh yeah, the headset and wheel. Yeah, that would be that would be comical to say the least. Mark says texting and wrapping incident. Yeah. Alright, we got a good chunk of them done now. Probably pushing half of them done. Question is, what are we going to... who was it? I think it was Patrick suggested we do some logging. But what on earth? Oh, wow, that yawn came out of nowhere, y'all. What on earth would we log if we decided to log? We have no use for wood chips right now. We've got way more than enough. And we don't have any headlands that we have to do. I mean, we could go into the forest. That's always an option. I mean, that is some more instant cash flow for us. But now that I think about it, really, if we're going to be harvesting as early as tomorrow, we should really be staying focused and getting these bales moved to where they need to be for sale. Because come harvest time, come autumn, we're gonna have a lot of work to do. And we're not gonna have a bunch of time to spare where we're only running 3-day seasons. Farmer Klein's, sorry, Mark says, oh yeah, Farmer Klein, you end up pounding your face against the wheel in the hope that nothing gets ripped apart. Hey, you guys multiplayer without me, eh? I see how it is. Yeah. I think it's just this little handful here, and then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them left. Cool. Cool. Oh no. Oh, things have gone poorly again. I've touched a bale, and now it's gone rolling forever and ever and ever. Oh wow, I actually stopped it there. I just impressed myself. Alright, let's get ourselves turned around. Patrick says, I almost drowned. It's a good thing I didn't, because I wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, well, I'm definitely happy that you did not drown. I won't deny that whatsoever. Mark says, you're always invited, RB. It's not what we would call an exclusive club, low standards. Clearly, if you're there, Mark. Come on. A burn! Yeah, I've kind of backed myself into a corner here because I gave you guys a hard time, but the truth of the matter is that I can't tonight. When I'm done live streaming, I'll be helping Mr. Doughboy set up his new controllers. I'm pretty excited to get him going with that. I know he's super duper excited about it. And considering how much fun I've had with them, I know he's going to super duper enjoy it. It kind of gives you a whole new life to the game. All right, one to go. Then we'll have to take this back to the farm. We'll have to hook up for the bale trailer. Bring it. Well, we won't actually take it to this field. We'll end up taking it to the biofuel plant field. That's the first one that we need to stack. We'll have to stack these fields separately because they were wrapped on different days. The other ones were wrapped yesterday. Unload this now. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. It's kind of a steep angle there. No, we're good. Fold it up. Yeah, we'll have to stack them separately. This field we may end up just leaving there until after harvest season, if need be. You know, depending on what our time frame is looking at like. You know, we're looking at 3:30 in the afternoon already. I'm making a U-turn. Yank! We're gonna fill up with fuel before harvest season rolls in. Wow! Apparently it was just one song that was much quieter than the rest of them. Apologies to anybody that was listening on a headset there. There we go. Patrick says, I'm going to go fishing, but not yet. I'll tell you when I go. 10-4, buddy. No worries. Ah, that's reverse. $275 in fuel, not the end of the world. I wonder how the field at the main farm is doing. If it's ready to be cut again, that may end up being the only field that we end up getting done in hay this year. Depending, I'm not 100% sure there. No, it's not ready yet. She ain't fully grown yet. Ooh. Can we squeeze in between the 7710 and this wall? Yes, we can. Awesome. We will detach. Wrong button. How does that come up? Okay, apparently that's double mount. That button. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, that makes sense. let's run this guy down to the next field. Get to do some more stacking. Hey, we've unstacked today. We haven't stacked though. So this could be interesting. So there was either 10 or 11 bales. It wasn't a huge yield out of this field. We're going to stop, let the traffic go. We might have to run up and take care of our pigs before too long too. Now that I think about it, they are nearing, I'm sure, the point where they need to be cleaned up after. Alright, so I think I can actually pretty much just pull right in the middle of the field. And that'll be as good a spot as any. Actually, while we're here, let's get our 4 ways off. See? My foot's in on the clutch. Still grinds the gear. Now, we are indeed going to need a front loader for this, so keep everything attached. That sheepy wants to take a bath in the trough. Silly sheepy. Whoa, whoa, can't see nothing there. Suppose we can move a gear. Get to roll through that. Can't pass this guy, unfortunately, because there's some more traffic. Let's try to lift the bottom of him. See how that works out. Whoa! That went a little different than I expected it to. I guess I don't know what I was expecting it to do, but I wasn't expecting it to do that. Remember, folks, realism is not key on my channel. By the way, if you guys haven't hit that like button, it surely would be appreciated. Let's get ourselves a next spot. Okay, I want to drop 4th gear for this. No reason to try and go super duper fast or anything. It's just kind of pointless. So with 11 bales, I don't think we have to really worry about going 2 tiers high. So I can make a bit of a mess of things and not shoot myself in the foot. Great. It's going to start off in 4 high every time. Great. Wasn't lined up very well for that, so we're going to try again. I'm going to raise my RPM just a hair. This way I don't have to worry about stalling out. Going from forward to reverse. Now, why did that have to roll further away from that bale? That was going to be a pretty darn good spot. Really? You're going to roll further away now? You stupid bale. Maybe I will be stacking 2 tiers high. Not by choice. Oh. Okay, I'm getting mildly agitated. Alright, we're out of that one. Didn't go as planned. Not the best job in the world, but what else? To the left or to the right rather. Nope. So good there. Oh yeah, we have one more grass bale too. I forgot about that guy. We did want to keep one grass bale for the sheep until the hay was ready, just in case. Another one rolls away. I don't know why. We're on fairly flat ground there. One of these days, we'll invest. We'll get into square baling. It's not going to be this year, that's for sure. This year is new tractor / new field. That's the game plan after this harvest. Once the income actually starts rolling in. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed to go 2 tiers high with at least 1 bale. Maybe 2. How long was that grass unwrapped? You already lost 15 liters per bale. Yeah, it's just the 1 bale. It's to top off the sheep when need be. I'm not exactly sure when need be is going to be, but honestly, I think we'll have grass wrapped or hay wrapped soon enough, rather, that it's not going to be an issue. But we'll take a run over and we'll just see. It was yesterday that I wrapped it. So, or that I baled it, rather. It's just, actually, that's stupid. Might as well line myself up for the thing. Maybe picking it up anyways. I'm doing a really horrible job. I'm pretty much setting myself exactly where I was. Yeah, turning radius on the 7710, not great. Wow, I did not do a good job judging that one, did I? Let's try that, shall we? Yeah, so we're down to 2,700 liters on this bale. So yes, we did lose some. I'm not too concerned with it. I wonder how our sheep are doing right now. Let's take a look real quick. Actually, I just want to see. Really, that didn't drop that much. We could sell some more if we wanted to. grass, sheep. Yeah, actually, you know what? We'll dump that in there as soon as we get back to the farm, I think. We'll make a quick pit stop at the farm and drop that in for them before it's too late. Good call on checking that, Mark. Thank you. Really? Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that. Goodness, I didn't have them out that long. Like, I think you know what, now that I think about it, I might have cut the 2 fields of grass and then baled them and then wrapped them all. Both fields. So this field may have been sitting here for a while. No, this field's 3,990. Yeah, I didn't lose that much off that. 10 liters. I can deal with that kind of loss. Yeah, 39.85, you know, 10, 15 liters. I can deal with that kind of loss. That doesn't bother me. Unless I was running, you know, a couple follow me's, I think I'm pretty much bound to lose a few liters per bale. We got 2 bales left, yes sir. Might actually be able to get those and stack these last 2 just perfect. Might actually be able to get them all without going much higher. Mark says, I was just wondering how quickly they were losing. Oh yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Because that was all, actually that was before the last live stream. That was the live stream before the last live stream, I think. We might have done those in the last live stream. I don't know. Last live stream was, we did a bit of a long one. We did a 3-hour live stream last time, something like that. So it's possible we did it in the last live stream. No, they were mowed last game day. That much I do know. Within a few game hours, yeah. 5x speed. Like I say, I only have a 3-meter mower, so just mowing the field probably would have taken me 2 hours. So the grass is sitting there on the ground. I guess technically your baling doesn't really take into effect until you're baling. But when you're baling, you're probably at 5x speed. I'm probably baling for, what is going on? Oh, I'm still in reverse. I'm probably still baling for a couple hours, and then you got to turn around and wrap them all, and you know, yeah, they were probably sitting out for 3 or 4 hours, some of them. A little spin tire going on there, but alright, we're all loaded up, so I'm going to take this back to the farm, and we're going to have this meet that trailer on the way to unload that grass bale and give it to the sheep. So I put the grass bale on the passenger side. Not that I think there's actually a passenger and driver's side of farming equipment, the right-hand side. So I lined things up just perfect. Should just be able to park this right here, and then as the other drives by, I can just scoop it off. So let's move to the other tractor. Let's start that up. Lock the straps, and we should probably start at 50 here, where we're hauling a little extra weight this time. I want to get out in front of that car. I don't feel like waiting around for him. I'll throw my beacons on. Warn the public that I'm coming. Mark says, I'm very surprised at how they start to lose volume right away. Now, in their defense, that might be subject to how many seasons days you run. So it may take quite a bit more time for them to lose if you're running a 6, 9, 12, 15 day season, right? But where I'm only running a 3-day season, they're going to rot away quicker, because essentially a day is like a month, right? So really every hour is almost like a day. Okay, so let's take it out of gear so it doesn't roll away. Unlock the bales. Jump over to the 7710. Yeah, I could have pulled the floor, pulled ahead a little bit further, I guess. You know what I could have done? I could have just left this one bale on my forks, driven back with it on. That would have worked also, but I never claimed to be the sharpest cookie in the shed, as you guys are well aware. Ooh, almost took out my building there, and I almost took out my well there, but I didn't. You know what? I'm going to shortcut this thing. Again, because I'm in a tractor and they're meant to do shortcuts. Tractor weighs 6,574 pounds, I'm guessing? Not 100% sure there. Shut this thing down. Move over to the next tractor. Oh, I left this thing running the entire time. That wasn't smart. Ah, lock the bales, lock the bales. Almost had catastrophic trailer failure. Trailer failure? Yeah, I said that right. Fifth gear. Fourth gear. I guess I should have just stayed in fourth gear, right? Couple stalks of corn in the middle of our, I'm not sure if that's oat or rye field, but yeah, I made a bit of a boo-boo while planting over there. Get this trailer nice and straight for easy unloading. And we'll shut her down there. Unlock the bales, hop out, take the old walk around. Alright. So we're going to stack those guys over there. You know what I meant to do real quickly? So I want to check to see if these guys are actually ready. Now they're still showing, that's still showing it as grass, isn't it? Yeah. I wish it showed a percentage of how close it was to being silage. That's the only thing that I wish. Kind of drives me bonkers that it doesn't, to be completely honest. I miss so badly the bale extension mod. Let's give her right around, I think it was like 12, 30, yeah, right there should do. That's decent RPM to, you know what? Let's go 3 tiers high, see what happens. What's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to fall over inside a bunker that's completely out of our way. Yeah, 1230 RPM on flat level ground is pretty much perfect for 4th gear because it doesn't matter what lower gear, low, medium, or high you're in. When you switch from forward to reverse, she's not going to stall out on us. I do often get that engine RPM too low warning, but never seems to drop below 500. Okay, this is starting to look a little bit sloppier. I should have just left it at 2 tiers because I'm seeing it already that it looks better as 2 tiers than it does 3. Oh, I was kind of back and forth on whether or not to lower the front loader anymore. Thing is, front loader and my view are actually on the same axis of my joystick. So when I click the button and then release it, it was moving my view up and down. Kind of messed me up a little bit there. Let's roll in just a wee bit more. That works. Take the old front wheels right off her. Take them right off the ground. Oh, easy girl. Now this one's a little bit crooked, so that's going to make things a little bit trickier for us. So we're pushing 5 o'clock, no, 6 o'clock in the evening now. It would be beneficial if we stacked the rest of those bales at this point in time rather than waiting. It's going to stay. Yeah, it would be beneficial for us to do that time-wise, but to be honest, I don't really feel like stacking any more bales. Then again, you don't always get to do what you want to do while you're farming either. we'll head over to the left-hand side and do these guys. What else do we have to do around the farm? Well, we do need to, at some point in time, purchase and ship that hay equipment, but I don't see any point in buying that just yet. Otherwise, we're just going to be spending money on maintenance that we don't need. What we really could do, what we really should do, actually, is load up the fuel trailer, get some more fuel in that trailer. I don't want to put too much in it because, again, we're going to be creating fuel very soon, but it'd be nice to get the compost master going again. Just do a little bit more before harvest season rolls. Oh, one of our bales, two of our bales have fallen. No, the humanity. Oh, that was a nice, easy pickup. Why am I not doing two at a time? What's wrong with me? Oh, you guys are thinking, oh, so much is wrong with you, RB. And I know. I'd really like to just be selling these guys. I'm surprised, really surprised that they're not ready to go yet. I was kind of led to believe it was going to be like 24 game hours. And I think if we're not there yet, we're darn too close. We did wrap some bales in the dark last game day, I think. That was actually the other field. This field was done first, I believe. This was one of the first two. Yeah, we did 3 fields in the last game day. That's right. Okay, this was probably why I didn't do 2. You know what? I know what we'll do. We'll go 4 tiers high. And by the way, they're not pushed right up against the back wall, so they could fall backwards too. What was I going to say? Oh, easy, Herbie. No, I want them all over. Oh, no. Oh, no. Things have gone horribly wrong, folks. Savage says, and to conclude the story, yes, there are a lot of moderators in chat. It's not just me, right? No, it's not just you. My moderators often end up stopping in, which I really do like. They can keep a handle on things for me. Doughboy comes back just in the nick of time to see the entire stack fall over. Yeah, I know what we're going to do. Poof! I don't know why I felt the urge to do that, but it had to be done. Savage says, woo! 500 subs. Yeah, we've hit 500 subs twice now. It really is awesome, guys. Once again, let me just say thank you. You guys are Fan-flippin-tastic. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. That's weird. I just went into Discord, but it's not picking up my mic for some reason. So you won't be able to hear me, Doughboy. Which is rather frustrating. Anyways, I was just going to ask if you're getting ready to get to working on things, because yeah, then I can get a game plan together, because we're pushing 2 hours on the live stream. And I guess I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to stack that last field or not. I'm going to buy some fuel before I do anything else. Get that compost master running right now. I'll bring this in here. Throw in reverse. Alright, I'm going to slop that down. Okay, that's too far. There we go. Shut it down. Now we actually should take a look at the pigs. They're still good for now, but we'll have to clean them before the end of the night. I'm thinking we may end up doing another live stream yet on this game day. Because there's still quite a bit of work to do on this day. We could work right up till midnight type deal. We could easily, if we worked right up till midnight, we could get the stacking done. Get the pigs cleaned up. The wizard is not in Discord yet. Going now to finish. Going down now to finish up. Just done eating. Right on, buddy. Yeah, what else is it that we could do? I know there was something else I was thinking. We could sell a little bit more compost, because I do think that's a really good price, and it would not hurt to do that. Alright, so I'm going to shut this guy off here. Now I'm going to move over to this guy. So, I mean, there's still a good chunk of things that we can get done. But at the same time, not too much for me to do before the end of this live stream. So we may end up having a bunch of grass things to do, as well as might start harvesting next live stream. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure when the next live stream is going to be. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Sunday night-ish, but again, not 100% sure. So I'm going to run this up to the other farm, because it's just clogging up space down here right now that we don't need to clog up. It wouldn't hurt to do just a little bit of organization around the farms too, before we start, you know, trucking equipment around all over the place during harvest season. Parker says there is an app called Omelette Arcade that you can stream on, and if you get it on your phone, you can stream games on your phone. It's lit. Not much for phone gaming. When I'm home, I'm pretty much behind my computer, and when I'm at anywhere other than home, which is usually pretty much either work or running errands, I don't have time to. But that is cool. I'm not arguing that. Alright. Got this thing in here. Actually, one of the better backing jobs I've done of this baler so far. Now, let's go grab our fuel trailer, shall we? We're gonna have to... Oh, I want to take a look at real quick. How much grass did that give us? The sheep. Okay, they're pretty good. They should do until we get time to cut another field and whatnot. We just gotta make sure we get hay cut for the winter. Otherwise, we're going to be spending a ton of money on bales, which would just be stupid considering how many bales we got ready this year. Okay. So I think we'll spend a couple grand on fuel just to get that thing fired up again. Another thing I want to take a look at is I actually saw it on a friend of mine's Discord. There was a tablet or what's the document type deal, cell file type deal sort of thing. So you can figure out exactly how much you need to feed your animals over a year with Seasons mod. And that'd be handy to know, especially in regards to the pigs. Because there's all kinds of different... Oh, yep, there goes the first speed limit sign of the day. Really? That's the horn on the 165? That's pretty weak horn, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty disappointed by that. Okay, now, what is it? This one? No, not that one. This one? No, not that one. Not exactly. Oh, no, I already tried that one. Bear with me for 1 second, folks. While I try to figure out how to fill a trailer. Oh, there. 2,000 liters. That's what I wanted. Not $2,000. I wanted 2,000 liters. $4,100. Ouch. Ah! Almost got run over. Yeah, I am super glad that we are going to be making our own fuel soon. Because that is just redonkulous. So, I think that this is where we're going to start winding it down and pretty much call it a live stream. We just surpassed the 2-hour mark, which I feel is a good minimum. Kind of like to do a little bit more, but at the same time, I got some other stuff I need to get done tonight. So, next live stream, I'm hoping we will do one Sunday. I'm going to drive out of here, otherwise that plant's going to fire up, and you guys aren't going to be able to hear a word that I say. I want to thank you guys all for joining me once again. Don't forget, if you haven't checked out this week's County Line episode, again, there's a sneak peek apparently of something that wasn't supposed to be in the live stream that you guys can check out. Not sure what exactly I did. I haven't watched it yet myself, but I left something in that I didn't mean to. Essentially just boring stuff, but it ended up I almost essentially made a big boo-boo. So if you guys haven't checked out that County Line episode, then make sure you go ahead and check it out. They are a blast to do. If you guys haven't checked out my partner in crime, Doughboys, channel, well, go ahead. Oh dear, I'm running into stuff. Oh, poo. My partner in crime's channel, link is in the description below, as well as some other very good YouTubers. Don't forget to check out our social media, Facebook and Twitter. Facebook has got some work in progress pictures of the new map that I've been working on. Really, there's going to be something right there, a tiny little bush that's going to stop a 200 horsepower tractor. Yeah, right. I don't know if I've already said this or not, but I'm going to say it again if I have. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to check out PCSG as well as Freedoms Gaming. Don't forget to come back for the next one, because in the next one we are going to be finishing up this day and we're going to be finally getting some harvest done. I'm super excited to do that because that's when money finally starts rolling in. So, till next time, y'all have a great evening. See ya!